put a fist and a half between your feet with the feet parallel to one another. Knees over the ankles, hips over the knees, shoulders over the hips, palms facing one another and the arms relaxed in the shoulder sockets. Earlobes over the shoulders and the chin lifted. You want your chin parallel. We're trying to reverse all the damage from looking at our phones, and then pull the shoulders down and back so we're standing up nice and tall. We're going to inhale, lengthen the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, really try to extend the spine. Exhale, pull the belly button towards the spine, nod the chin, and we're trying to pretend like we're rolling over a barrel. So you want to articulate into a nice spine curve to roll down. And check in with your body. Only go as far as your hamstring flexibility will allow. You can soften the knees if you need to. We're really just getting warmed up here. Make sure that you're keeping your abs engaged to support the lower back. We'll take an inhale at the bottom and exhale. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Lift up all the way to standing. Take an inhale here. Pull the abs in to really try to get that nice neutral spine. Same check-ins as before. Exhale, nod the chin. Pull the belly button. And we're rolling down, really trying to articulate through the spine as we come forward. Pretend like we're rolling over a barrel as we come down. We're going to inhale here. And exhale. Lift up and unroll each vertebrae as we come back to an imaginary wall behind us. Last one. Exhale, nod the chin. Again, really try to keep the back against an imaginary wall, and we're just kind of uncurling one vertebrae at a time, keeping the abs engaged, keeping the hips slightly forward, and pretending like we're rolling over a barrel in front of us. As we come down, inhale at the bottom and exhale. And again, keep those hips forward. Really try to uncurl at the top. We'll do a couple of shoulder rolls back and some forward. And then swing the arms in a big circle, reverse direction after 3 times. And last, we'll just drag the chin over to the left side, back to center, and drag it to the right side, back to center, lift up, and then we'll tilt the head in one direction, come back to center, tilt the head in the other direction. Okay, we're going to sit down, grab on behind the knees, inhale, lengthen the back, exhale, we're going to find a C curve. So we're pulling the belly button towards the spine, coming into a C curve, floating the arms as we come down, right as the lower back touches. We're going to hold here as we inhale, and then exhale, pull the belly button towards the spine, bring the shoulders up over the hips. Inhale, lengthen. This time we're going to come all the way down to the mat. And from here, we're going to go into a pelvic curl and our warm-up. So we're going to exhale, press the space away beneath the lower back. Feel the low abs engage. Use the abs to lift you up into a shoulder bridge. At the top, we inhale, pull the knees towards one another. Feel even weight in the feet. And we exhale, we articulate. We're setting one vertebrae at a time down onto the mat. So the bra line hits first, the mid-back, the lower back. We're really trying to pull the pubic bone up towards the ceiling, rolling through the lower back. The tailbone becomes heavy as the very last thing. We find neutral spine with a little bit of space beneath the lower back. Exhale, press that space away. And we're slowly articulating up. So the lower back releases first. The mid-back, we feel the bra line come up and off. And we're up at the top, pulling the knees slightly together, making sure the abs are engaged so we're not overutilizing our glutes here. Take an inhale and exhale. Rolling through one vertebrae at a time all the way down to neutral. Inhale, exhale, press the space away and lift. We're holding on at the top as we inhale, exhale. Coming through. Inhale. And last one, we're going to exhale, press the space away. Lift up. Hold here for an inhale. And exhale. All right, find that space beneath the lower back. We're going to bring the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Open the arms out to the sides, and you can rest the arms in a T position. Check and make sure the hands are below the shoulders. I'm on a table here, so I'm going to grab onto the sides of my table, a Cadillac bed. Bring the legs up to tabletop, squeeze the knees together, and we're going to roll into spine twist supine. So we inhale, rotate the legs over to the side, make sure the knees are parallel to one another. And the legs are sticking together. We exhale, we roll back to center. Inhale. The other direction. Exhale, grab onto the obliques. Use the abs to roll back to center. Inhale to the right. Really feeling that stretch through the side body, making sure the knees stay even. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale. The abs start the movement back to center. Inhale to the right. Exhale back to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale back to center. Inhale to the right. Exhale, the abs start the movement back. The last one here. And exhale back to center. Set the feet down. And we're going to go into the chest lift. We're interlacing the fingers behind the neck. And it's really just like a little hammock for your head. You don't want your fingers or your hands supporting your head in any way. You want your neck doing the work there. So we inhale to prepare. You can see your elbows out of the corners of your eyes. You don't want to be hyperextending your shoulders. And then we exhale, we nod the chin, and we lift up into the chest lift. We inhale to hold. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale. Inhale to hold. And exhale, lower back down. Inhale. Inhale to hold. And exhale, lower back down. Inhale. Inhale to hold. And exhale, lower back down. Good. So from here, we're going to do a little bit of ab work. We're going to go straight into leg circles. Straight leg on the ground, knee pointing up towards the ceiling, externally rotated leg straight with a foot point. Exhale, straight across, drop and catch. You can put we're inhaling, drop and catch. Hands go on the hips. We want to make sure the hips are not rocking at all, so we're nice and strong in the abs. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now we'll go the other direction. We're going to inhale, open, drop, and catch. If you have popping, just make the circle slightly smaller to alleviate that popping. And as you get better motion in your hip, mobility in your hip, that popping will slowly go away. Bend the knee, pull it into the chest. You can also do some ankle circles here. You can pull the knee across a little bit, and then we'll set that leg out. We have a lot of energy in the leg on the ground. It's also working, the inner thigh is working to keep the knee pointing straight up. And we're pressing that leg actively into the mat with the toe pointed. Toes pointed, the straight leg, externally rotated. We exhale, drop, and catch. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to go the other way. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold that knee into the chest. We'll get some ankle circles here. And you can pull the leg across. Go the other direction with the ankle circles. Good. And then you can also do a figure 4 stretch while we're here. Flex the foot of the leg that's bent, and you can rotate towards that flexed foot. You'll get a deeper stretch in your hip flexor. So you can take some extra time to do that at the end of this if you like. Make sure you get both sides. Flex the foot that's up on the knee. Roll towards that foot and feel a really good stretch through your hip flexor. Come back to center. Set both feet down. Okay, so then we'll do double leg stretch. So you're going to come up into a chest lifted position. Hands are going to go on top of the knees. We want to make sure that our chest lift, our body, our upper torso stays in this lifted position for the whole maneuver. We inhale. 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 We're going to do 2 more, and then we're going to hold in this chest lifted position if you can do it. We extend one leg. And we're sliding our heels like they're on a countertop. Keep that chest lifted. You got it. 2 more on each leg. Relax the shoulders. Go ahead and come back into that starting position and lower back down. You want to make a diamond with your fingertips. And we're going to set our hands underneath our tailbone. If you're really strong in your abs, you don't need to do this. You can just do the maneuver without having the added support. But most people will go ahead and set our hands underneath the tailbone, lift the legs up. This helps with any lower back pain. Externally rotated in both legs. We're going to inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Inhale to lower, inhale to lower. And you want to keep your abs engaged for the whole maneuver. So if you come to a point where you feel your belly kind of sticking up and your ribs sticking up, you need to not take your legs as low. You want to keep your abs engaged the whole time. Nice washboard stomach. And keep those lower ribs pressing down. Feel like they're connected to your hip bones. 2 more. Good. Go ahead and bend the knees. Pull them into the chest. And you can rock back and forth to stretch out that lower back. Okay. All right, so the last thing that we're going to do for just a little bit more ab work is to go into hamstring pull. So you're going to have one leg straight pressing into the mat, the other leg straight up, hands pulling on the calves. If that's too much, you can hold a little bit lower, but the goal is to get into that chest lift position and just kind of be able to touch the calf. We inhale, we swap. Both toes are pointed. And we're almost like levitating in our upper body. Really press that leg on the mat into the mat. See if you can feel a stretch in your hip flexor. 1 more each leg. Pull both in and lower back down. Rock side to side if that feels good to you. And you can add on another video to continue rolling through a workout if you like.